The vision Singapore Cricket Association has, and that's a top edge, flies away down to the boundary for 4. Bit lucky there. I'll tell you what, Mashinge is extracting excellent bounds off this deck in IA. Big, burly, strong lad. Yes, more tournaments of this nature will certainly be a feature in Singapore's cricket fixtures. So that's what our vision is, the vision of the EXCO and of our CEO. Bring top-class teams here. We have proven that we are able to host the events, and it's wonderful exposure for Singapore.
It's a nice shot. And that's a great fielding effort on the cover boundary. Ball just bouncing it awkwardly in front of Brian Cherry, but he's done well to get his body behind it and definitely save a boundary.
Yes, going on, and then we're also looking to have a IPL style franchise league that will feature top players from around the world. And Singapore, by nature, it's one of the top destinations in the world for the MICE industry and the events. Very safe place, convenient place. Cut away once again to sweeper. Arif Sheikh looking dangerous here. And we want to give as much exposure as possible to the Singapore national team and to the youngsters coming up. That pathway is very cautiously managed, allowing them to graduate to the next level seamlessly.
I think you make good mention to not just the current players, but the up-and-coming players as well. Be able to watch leaders with as much experience as some of these Nepalese, some of these Zimbabweans, and be able to come out here and think, you know what, if they can get there, so can I. Very good work by the Singapore Cricket Association. End of the 9th over, 52 for 3.
Yes, I also want to mention the role the youngsters that have been groomed in the Singapore Cricket Association nursery that are now amongst the senior ranks, likes of Janak Prakash, Rohan Rangarajan. They are really taking responsibility together with the likes of the experienced players, Amjad Mehboob, and Tim David, who's joined us. It's an excellent delivery. Udumbotsi continuing from the ring road end, straight away hitting good areas.
Make mention of, sorry, carry on.
And it's been a good mix of youth and experience, and also the ecosystem has allowed these players to integrate seamlessly, straight away get into their performances. Drill down to long on. BJ Moore patrolling the long on boundary there.
As you were mentioning those players, you mentioned Janak Prakash. Played against him in Malaysia a couple of years ago. He's certainly come along in leaps and bounds. That's a good shot. Has he got enough on it? No, he doesn't. He's got more of a top edge than the middle of the bat with that shot. Arif Sheikh, and unfortunately, he has to go.
Well, he lived by the sword and he died by the sword. Arif Sheikh made a good innings there. What excellent bit of bowling there by Udumbatsi. Varied the pace, drew the false shot, and made sure that the batsman took on the longest boundary on the park. 53 for the loss of 4 wickets, Nepal now. They are losing wickets far too regularly. Zimbabwe showing their experience, their class. I'm glad it's Nepal playing them today. Somebody was going to be at the receiving end.
Absolutely. Jamal, very quickly before we get on with the innings, Janak Prakash, I was talking about, I played against him a couple of years ago and really has come on in leaps and bounds. Kushal Muller's the new man at the crease. Just good to see that he's got some shape on the ball. He's a young, strong bowler. The wickets that he did get really away, one from the right-hander. Wonderful Yorker to dismiss Ryan Burl at the end of the innings in the last game, in swinging into the left-hander. And a couple of variations as well. So the future of Singapore cricket certainly looks bright, and good to see the youngsters coming through the ranks and putting in some quality performances.
Top ball there. Yes, once again, this is an excellent over. John Williams will be very pleased with his leg spinner and the job he's doing. Yes, Janak Prakash, I mean, he's a brilliant fielder, and his bowling has certainly improved remarkably. And he was also picked up by some of the high-performance talent scouts that were here during the Asia final from Australia and New South Wales. And, well, it takes a little bit, I guess, to be complimented by Australians with regards to fast bowling. At the end of 10 overs, Nepal 53 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Right, young Tony Munyonga to come on and try his off-spin bowling. He's going to be bowling to Binod Bandari.
Excited there for a second. I thought you were going to say young Shaz Haq coming back into the commentary position.
Shaz Haq, yes. Young, I'm not so sure.
Well, as the older of the pair here, I'm going to let that slide.
Considerably older of the pair, maybe. Good to have you back in the box, Shaz.
Good to be here. Good to be here. Listen, it's been interesting, hasn't it? The last few overs, Nepal, we thought they were rebuilding a little bit. And Arish Sheikh, who's probably been the pretty happy with this at the moment.
I think the key was those early wickets, which they got, and that especially of the captain, Paras Khadka.
You've also talked about Nepal's batting overall and how they like to play their shots. That can often be their undoing.
Yeah, you're right, Shazad. Nothing wrong with wanting to play your shots, but I think you just need to make sure that when those shots aren't coming off, you've got something else that you can go to. Hitting the ball in the gaps, getting yourself to the other side, running between the wickets. I'm going for the big one. Quite often, if you go for the big one, you don't get it 2-3 times, and false stroke comes because there's been no runs at all in the over or for a period.
Creating their own pressure, aren't they? Putting it on themselves. It's not helping. I think Tony Munyonga is
line of the ball, but because of how high it was when it got to him, that allowed him to hit it over those fielders in the inner ring. Man back now goes to sweeper on the offside boundary.
Oh dear. That is another one. Snagged. And Kushamala is gone.
I think it's a googly again from Ryan Burl. It is. He's looking to go over, long on. Pretty comfortable catch for William Mashinge. So Kushal Mala has struggled today. He goes for 5 from 9. 62 for 5, Nepal.